Donald Trump gave 49 white South Africans refugee status in the States because they're running away from persecution. Guess what? One of them unalived his own wife in Oklahoma, where they settled. Not even a month now since I've been in the States, and yet you have not heard this, nothing about this on the social media, nothing about this on any news network. Remember, when they arrived in the States, it was global news. White South Africans running away from persecution in South Africa because of their skin color and because they are farmers. And 14 of them, as you see on the screen there, got refugee status. So he settled them in Oklahoma, and then he brought President Ramaphosa to the Oval Office and ambushed him and played this video of Julius Malema, and then also hold up pictures like what you see on the screen there about this is what happened to white South Africans in South Africa. But yet, one of his so-called refugees, who is a peaceful people who don't commit any crime, actually unalive his wife, Alex Town and Kim Town, husband and wife. They have a son. I'm not sure how old the son is. And he was arrested for the crime, but what? He did not, and this was a brutal crime because he strangled her until she's no more. Do you know the amount of time and power it takes to watch somebody, to hold somebody like that and basically take them out? It's not an easy task. And he did it. So they show you this rage is in him from ever since. So this debunked the fact that they are law-abiding citizens and they don't trouble no one. They also commit crime amongst themselves in South Africa, and then we get blamed for it as black South Africans for committing when a white person pass in South Africa. Because this is what they do. Flip this around, if this crime had happened in South Africa where the husband unalive his wife, the narrative would be totally different. The narrative would be another white farmer lost their life in South Africa. And they would blame it on who? The black South Africans. But no, it happened in the States where he's not around among no person that's black. So there's no excuse that they was attacked or there was it was a home invasion. No, the man literally do this off his own accord. For whatever reason, we don't know yet because they haven't released anything. But it's so amazing to me that you haven't heard anything about this after all the major global coverage they got when they arrived in the States. Now this is hush hush. I try to find this on anywhere and CNN or the BBC or the Fox News or no way you're not finding anything about this. And this is a major news because their whole purpose of coming to the States is they're running away from persecution, and we are the worst kind of people, and they are scared and they are being genocide happening to them, which is a blatant lie because this has been debunked on so many levels that this is not so. Because, for example, if someone is of age on a farm, a white person, and they die from natural causes, they count that as a white farm death. If a black worker on the farm loses life, it's still called as a farm death. If someone visit the farm and they have a heart attack, let's say they visit the farm and they have a heart attack on the farm, it's counted as a farm dead. That doesn't mean even if it's black or white, it doesn't matter. No matter what happened on a farm, it's counted as a farm, whether it's accident or whatever. So this shows you that there's no such thing as no targeted there's no targeted reproach against white farmers. Yes, they have crime. There is crime that affect them as well, but they also commit crime within their own community. They act as if this is the whole kumbaya between these white South Africans. No, they have emotion just like everyone else, and they do the same kind of crime. Maybe not on a mass scale, but it happened in their community, and this proves it that it happened. But yet, you don't hear nothing about this, and this is what we call how this is when propaganda comes in, because when I control the media, you control the narrative. You understand? So if anything happen that makes them look bad, it's hush hush, it's squashed. You can't see it, you can't hear about it. Like my channel, for example, I'm under another shadow ban for the past 3 weeks. Because when I talk about certain topics, they make sure they throw a curtain over your channel so you just cannot be seen or viewed. This is my third time actually they have doing this to me. The third time. I was kicked out of the program once and they shut down me 3 times now in the past 2 years. So hence the reason why I met her. So for the channel to grow, share, like, comment, tell a friend so we can continue to put out these videos so you can see what's going on in our diaspora and also on the African continent and what they're trying to hide from us and what they're trying to shield from us, and instead of spitting out their propaganda, we are here to debunk all the propaganda they're trying to spit out, especially against the Sahel nations, Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso, for example. So we have to keep out the fight. They won't discourage me. I'll keep on putting out my videos, even though I'm Shadowban. It will live after 3 months, because typically 3 months in Shadowban. So anyway, so what do you think about this? The so-called law-abiding citizens, Alexander Town and Kim Town, man, take the life of his wife. So his son becomes an orphan because there's no, well, not an orphan because they have family, but there's no wife, there's no mother, and the father gonna go to prison for a very long time. I'm gonna keep in touch with this story because I want to see if they're actually gonna give him time or they're gonna sweep this under the rug. We'll see as time goes on. But for now, he's arrested. He's in holding and nothing else. That's all we know. He was arrested. Nothing else is being said about this whole debacle. So anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I don't tell you already. Like, comment, share, subscribe. So boom, let me know what you want.